Hi everyone. A lot of guys on the group talk about climbers all the time, and one of my favorites is the Ameristep non-typical Hitman. It comes in different variations. I think Walmart sells it as the bone collector. I think I only paid $209 for this. It's a full aluminum frame, nice and quiet. But I wanted to take you through a couple of the features on it so you can see the difference between this and say a Summit. Now, I think Summit is a good stand, but I really think it pales in comparison to this one. What Summit is a much better marketer. Ameristep is probably the worst marketers and product people in existence for any outdoor company. And it's funny because they're owned by Plano. And they don't seem to have any resources to support their products. By the way, if you're listening, I'm available and I'll send you a resume, Ameristep. But I want to take you through a couple of things. First of all, this packs up nice and tight. It's very quiet to walk in the woods. I had to do a couple of modifications with it. It comes with the back straps. It's very comfortable. I've shot a couple of deer with this on my back walking into the woods. I wanted to show you the teeth on this also. You'll notice that these teeth here aren't like the Summits. They don't carve up a tree. They kind of pinch to it. So on a black oak or a white oak or even some of the jack pines, it doesn't tear the tree apart. People don't know that you've gone up it, and it really doesn't mar the tree. I don't like to leave a lot of evidence. Now, one of the modifications I made on this, you'll see right here where the cables enter, I just took some furniture pads right here, so there was no jiggling on that. That used to make a little bit of a kind of a knocking sound. And I just put a little furniture pad in there. This thing is ultra quiet. The seat comes off and on. It helps to hold the whole thing together. I'll see if I can pull this apart. I'm going to put this down 1 second. There we go. The whole seat lifts out. And I can do this really quietly in the woods in the morning if I want to. And it just racks together really simply. You'll also notice this is the top piece here. The Ameristep has quite a bit of room between the frame and the trunk of the tree, and I was able to, right behind where my seat goes, take an old fanny pack, an old camo fanny pack, and actually put a nice pouch there. I have my dragger in there, my saw, and it has a lot of places where you can easily mount other things. I keep my climbing rope in here. I can have a knife, scents, everything, but I carry everything right on my back with it. One of the other things I'll show you as we take this apart, I think it just, sorry for the shaking, but I think it absolutely is phenomenal for all different sized trees. And I can get up some pretty skinny trees, I can get up some massive trees. One other thing the Ameristep has is all these tiny micro adjustments. The cable mounts to the outside, so you're constantly inspecting the cable, you know if it's in good shape, and it's actually pretty clean and easy to move and change this. Simply unscrew it a little bit, pop it out, move the cable, put it in where you want it, and tighten it up again. And like I said, I do this real quiet in the morning. It packs up real easy. Let me show you a couple other features on this. Okay, I'm taking the bottom piece off. And easier with two hands, I can do that quiet. Again, nice size bottom. The climbing rail on this is real nice too. It swivels. And they say you can use it as a rifle rack if you pick it up. I'm not so sure about that. But it is nice because it gets out of your way. You can step over it and tuck it underneath you. But it's really strong and easy to sit on. What else did I want to show you guys with this? Oh, the bottom step. This is real important. The holsters for your feet, you know, I've seen a lot of them. I've tried the Loggy Bayou, and you have like kind of a bungee cord out here. The Summit has some weird steps over here. This is a welded frame, and your feet are actually right close to the trunk, so it's a very natural and ergonometric climbing feeling when you're doing this. You're not kind of hanging out there. You're never afraid of this thing dropping on you. You can also see here where I put some of those furniture pads right there just to keep these cables really quiet when you're walking through the woods. I think that's about it. I'm going to show you how it climbs in another video, but it's something to think about, and I think you should take a look at it. It's a really phenomenal stand. I've had this for a couple of years, and I've never felt more secure in anything. I can sleep in it. And I actually like the fact that the seat comes on and off because what I do, and I'll show you this in the climbing video, is I actually tie it right here to the bar of the top as I'm climbing, and then I set it up when I get into the tree. What's nice about that is I can see exactly what's going on. One of the things that you could do with the Ameristep also, because your feet are locked so tightly into these things, is that you can get over sticks and branches that are up to about 8 inches long, because you really can control this and flip the cable around and over things. You can't do that with a lone wolf. It would be more difficult with a Summit. Loggy Bayou, I don't think you have a chance in hell of doing it. But a lot of good features on this. Something to take a look at, and I'll try to edit this and put it together for you guys.